This is Game 5 between Blacklist International versus Alpha Gaming. This is Lifeline on the line.
Thank you so much, Saki, as we go into game number 5 here. Again, Blacklist International elimination game yet again. 1-3. Is this draft good enough? Are they able to go fast and furious with this pay?
I'm hoping they will. I mean, at this point, Joshi, if he doesn't do it here, APG are going to just be the harbinger of destruction for their dreams here. But for now, it's looking a bit decent. Both junglers will not be super aggressive, but hang on. In the class lane, this is where the action gets a bit spicy.
Yeah, but watch the rotation by Saber. He's going to be there. It looks like with that kaleidoscope, zoning him away. Something to take note of. I mean, Xiang will be taking a decent amount, but look, let's talk a little bit about Shisan. There was a lot of eyes going into this draft, and the fact that when you have Chaz, he's like a sitting duck. He has that control, but he is so easy to pick off.
Exactly. It's a situation where positioning is so important, right? And the fact that Shisan has taken a gun and more, the Smith and Blade, as you would now know it for his title, I think Shisan really is going to be a big game changer. You can steal the neutral objectives, and here we go.
Yeah, they're looking to go for this one, and now with that little stun, they find him. A Champion 1 is so low, and they have the damage. First blood, making a double kill, going the way of Yulong.
Big win for the side of APG, and this is the success they wanted. Now for them, one more blow would do it. They will kill off this gold advantage that Blacklist have.
What a great rotation there, making them pay. And that's a great start for APG, who didn't have a great one in the last game. And now things are looking to turn. Dragon is showing up, and Saber actually is going to cancel the recall, finds him, and he just gets on out.
I mean, he's fine. He does have his passive, right? Which means he's going to cleanse himself every 7 seconds. But the real issue here is Blacklist. Because of this rotational speed from this side of APG, they need to be really wary about the positions, especially for Golden Kai. He cannot be shut down. Flash already used.
Yeah, used on that one, just staying alive. That's the biggest thing. And Yulong already making some serious headway in terms of these gank attempts. You're forcing things out and you're putting the pressure on, although you're not really farming when you're doing it.
Talking about the farm, this is where, you know, Joshi, we talked about this the other day. Joshi as a pay, he needs to keep farming. If he can't do so, Yulong is going to outskill him. And for every death that either Joshi or Yulong has, this one hurts much more.
Yeah, and here's the set sail, trying to find Champion 1, but he gets over the wall. He actually gets boated, but now with that recall, he's going to be coming back, but he's going to be killed a secondary time. He's a Gemini.
Easy. This one is going to be straightforward for the side of APG and Alpha Gaming, showing you that they have the advantage right now in their palms.
Yeah, that Final Frenzy is just not enough. I mean, the reinforcements are on the way, but they're a little too slow. And now in the top lane, the Space Sprite is getting gone on this one. They find 3 members of Blacklist, and with that barrier there and that control, but the shields are going to be on point. He's looking to turn this, but Xiang is going to be picked off. Yulong is looking to show up. He's got the Heavenly Hack, gets the 2-man stun, killing out Chaz on this one. And Yulong doing some serious work, but he's stuck in the frigid prison, and he gets pinged. No! He turns it around, and he says, I'm not dead yet. Yulong continuing on, gets another!
No way, he survives, gets the kill, and now APG, everything for the formula of success happening that way. He's gonna use his ultimate for the life steal as well, and APG dominant display in this 3.5 done. He gets a life steal, gets the kill, and now they have a massive goal lead.
Yeah, they actually tried to funnel the farm or the kill into Chammy 1, and they actually backed off, Joshi in that. So, and that was just enough for Yulong to just barely get away. This is a situation when you have that moment to go for that kill, you gotta go all in and you gotta make sure that you secure it.
I mean, this is something that we don't get to see, but it's the cooldown on the normal skills, skill 1, skill 2. That really came into play for the side of Blacklist International. And APG, I know they're calculating the cooldown timers on these skills. Right now though, Blacklist International, they may be losing in gold, but they can play the map a little better. T1 on the top is virtually non-existent.
Yeah, non-existent at this point. I mean, that will be taken down, but this mid T1 is under siege as well. APG with 4 members. Looks like they're going to turn their attention onto the Tyrant. Oh, the Fever Barrage, he even goes forward. That was a very aggressive one by Sun, but APG not able to really find anything.
I think it was more like a bait, right? Because Shisan actually had his ultimate available. Yulong at that point had his ultimate available as well. So right now, as we've already seen especially in the previous game, setup is so important for both these teams. You need your stuns, you need your suppressions at the right time, and on the right target as well.
Yeah, of course, you got to stack it, and that's where Chaz, when the chaos is happening, finding the right guy. You get Yulong, you get Sun, you have an opportunity, but you gotta also worry about the butterfly effect from Saber.
It's not just Chaz, right? It's just Dragon and Shishan, the two mid laners. They will change the fight. Shishan, if he has a dream game, he steals every single objective. He gets the one-shot burst on the select members on the side of Blacklist International, and they end the series as it is.
Yeah, I like it how you're manifesting dreams for Shishan, right? Let's manifest some dreams for Blacklist, right? What do they need to do to get the perfect situation to get themselves back into this game?
Force the flash from the different members on the side of APG, slow them down with your first skill, and then hopefully there is a stun coming in from the side of Chaz's first skill. Get a multi-man lockdown with your second skill. Ultimate, done deal.
All right, look, I said manifest one dream, okay? Not manifest 30 dreams. That's a very difficult task, but it looks like Joshi picking up the Overlord here.
Never stop dreaming. That is the start of a potential dream start for a comeback for the side of Blacklist International. All they need to do is to land those skills. But, like I said, Shishan, his range is so much longer. I have been in this matchup so many times. You need to be beware of that freshly forged couple blades.
It's got to be scary, right? Because he could just literally burst you 0 to 100 in a second on this one. But now APG, even with this angle, Shishan, he knows that how powerful of a position that is.
I mean, take a look at the level difference. Shishan's level 9. And every time you have a level advantage with a gun and Mo, easy kills. You have extra damage. There's no way you don't get the kills.
Yeah, so at the same time, Blacklist International need to find a way. Obviously, the vision game is going to be key for them to find out where Shishan is so they don't get sliced and diced.
We'll see how that's going to work out, because at this point, Sun, they haven't really forced him to use his Purify at any point of time in this game. And that's a cause of concern for Blacklist International fans, because if you can't force him...
Oh, they get the first Golden Kite! Blink and you might miss it, and again, Shishan with those blades.
What did I tell you? Gun and Mo, this is one of the biggest answers. And look, Sun's pick is also something that's very scary for two reasons. Number one, if you do not put him in a very uncomfortable situation where the Purify needs to be used, he's going to have full confidence. He has the back of the team. Fever Barrage will be a win condition. But at the same time, even if he doesn't get the team fight, he can split push like a monster.
Yeah, and that's going to be a bit of a problem here. But APG don't need a split push. They just going to want a death ball, taking the mid T2 down. And Blacklist International, no answer.
Yeah, I mean, this is what you need to do as a Garden mode. Look, Savant's Wrath already, I have to point you in the direction that this is Shishan staring Blacklist in the face and telling them that the answer is no.
Yeah. I mean, they are the gatekeepers in that sense, and Shishan is one of them. He's holding the door, like he's the one that controls who comes in, even to their own side of the map, right? So they've completely controlled this one. Looks like they're going to take this Tyrant for free.
It's a free one. It is definitely a freebie. There's no way you come and get a steal from Joshi as well, because that is such a risky play. You're already looking at your entire team struggling to keep up with the pacing of APG. If you lose your life here, there is a 45 situation with an over-level Shishan with so many items on hand. There's no way you win that.
Yeah, you can't win that. And you're squishy. That's another big problem with this lineup. I mean, everyone on that side, I mean, Chammy 1, yeah, you have that secondary life, but everyone is vulnerable to Shishan at this point. It was such a great pick.
Yeah, I mean, Saber as well. I think this Zhuangzi pick, Dream Wanderer, has been a... okay, I hate to say this, it's a 3 on the side of Alpha Gaming, because it nullifies the impact that Chaz has. You need to land that first skill, you need the barrier so that you get the stuns, and then you can potentially set up a free freeze for the side of Dragon. But that is not possible, because right now they have the goalie, they have the EXP lead, and they have the map control as well, so everything in favor APG. This is looking like a great game for them.
Yeah, looking very good. I mean, this draft has just been the perfect counter. Everything that they want to do, Blacklist International are having a hard time even playing just this game.
Yeah, and it's not something where, hey, maybe there is a potential comeback situation. You have not found a solution to burn the Purify. Now you have to find a way to burn out Saber's ultimate, the butterfly effect. And while in the midst of all this, you have to watch about the position of Shishan, because at any point in time, those couple of blades come in and you're dead. You're gonna make a try. But this one, immediately, Howling Wind, put to waste.
Yeah, pulled to waste at this point. No sort of catch. I mean, it's very linear of the approach, right? And we haven't really seen too many of the control stuns into those kills, because the way APG are controlling the game and just owning the map, it's so tough for Blacklist here.
Okay, Shishan steal, and then you have the stun ultimate with the frigid charge.
Look, Chammy 1 taking a lot. They have the control, but it's not enough. The Fever Barrage is on it too, and they find him. And the final frenzy is going to be popped in for Chammy 1, but he's going the wrong way. They've got Golden Kite as well as Dragon. It looks like they will fight Chammy 1 as well. and this is all APG at this stage.
Everything Alpha, and Saber has found the next target is Joshi. It is him against the dreams of APG. One-man army. He needs to clear the waves and do it quick as well. Everyone's surrounding him.
Oh, the set sail. Joshi
makes it out.
sidesteps it. He's going to be pouncing away, but the blades are unreal. And the wrap around, they find the Tiger and they take him down as well. And APG off of the ace. Looks like they might go on. No, they're going to wait up just a little bit longer.
Yep, Joshi bought so much time. They're juking, the weaving in and out now, right now. He has given Blacklist International another chance, but this may be the final chance because this is the Shadow Tyrant.
Not much more time, not many opportunities for Blacklist to come in, and they did this last game where they took both of the big neutrals. APG's like, we can do it too in this game.
And I mean, this is looking like the final chapter for PKL's #1 seed, Blacklist International. At this point, you would require more than a miracle to turn this whole game around.
I mean, they're just sticking around. They're waiting for somebody to potentially show up. This is a Hail Mary play, if anything. They need to recall because they have so many of the lanes that are pushing in the top and the mid lane.
Yeah, I mean, if there's any person to make this change, like we said, it's the mid lane, it's Dragon. He needs to hit some crazy freeze of some sort. The Frigid Prison needs to be the game changer here. They need to lock up as many people on the side of APG as possible.
I mean, they need to try, but the winner is here just looking to zone, not hitting everything, but they've been kind of pushed away. Looks like APG are going to turn their attention towards this mid lane, but the Shadow Vanguard pushing in the bottom.
Okay, maybe this is the chance they had to wrap around. Sun is in danger.
Joshi pounces forward, finding Sun. The Fever Barrage on back just for safety. To set sail, he's looking for the target. He finds Joshi. That's going to be the nice little knockup, but they find Golden Kite. That is the prime target that they're looking for. Sun turns it around off of the double kill, and now they're going to continue to chase, taking out the top T3.
All right, they've gotten rid of that big problem of Susan. Right now, Dragon and Champion 1, they need to hold this. Could this be the game that ends the dream?
I mean, the winter is here. It looks like it's not going to be enough. Champion 1 throwing himself at this one, and congratulations to APG as they will move on into the lower bracket finals.
The end the dreams of Blacklist International. APG make it an all MKL final.